If you're over 60, you need to stop everything right now and listen to this. Cardiologists have a warning that rarely reaches you. Every week, people over 60 die while showering. It's not urban legend, it's not exaggeration, it's real statistics. And the hardest part, most of the time, that death was preventable. A shower, something so common, so ordinary, can be the trigger for acute heart attack, stroke, aortic dissection, fall with hip fracture, and even drowning in a bathtub. And the person doesn't even imagine the risk. They shower the same way they have for 40 years. But the body at 60 is not the same as at 40. The arteries have changed, blood pressure responds differently, the balance reflex is no longer the same, and that lifelong habit can turn into tragedy in 30 seconds. Today, I'm going to show you 7 dangerous ways of showering after 60 and the safe way to do each thing, each one with a real medical mechanism. If you have a parent, grandparent, or you yourself have passed 60, this video can save a life. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. Before I show you the 7 dangerous habits, I need to give 2 extremely important warnings. First warning, this video does not replace medical consultation. The guidance I'm going to give is general safety advice, but each person has a unique clinical history. If you have heart failure, arrhythmia, uncontrolled hypertension, decompensated diabetes, a pacemaker, valve prosthesis, or have had a heart attack or stroke, talk to your cardiologist about specific precautions in the shower. And never, under any circumstances, stop medication on your own. Not because you read on the internet. Not because a video said so. Antihypertensives, statins, anticoagulants, heart medications save lives. Interruption can cause heart attack, stroke, decompensated heart failure. Second warning, even more urgent. If you are feeling right now strong chest pain, pain radiating to the left arm, jaw, or back, sudden shortness of breath, cold sweat, nausea, intense pallor, severe dizziness, or if you just fell and can't get up, this is an emergency. Call 911 immediately. Don't wait it out. Don't drive yourself. Don't shower to feel better. Time is heart muscle. Time is brain. Every minute counts. Now let's go to the 7 dangerous habits in the shower after 60. The first dangerous habit is showering with very hot water. Many older people like a really hot shower. They feel it relaxes them, opens the pores, is good for the muscles. But physiologically, what happens inside the body is frightening. Hot water causes sudden and intense peripheral vasodilation. The blood vessels of the skin open, blood goes to the body's surface, and blood pressure drops. To compensate for this drop, the heart starts beating faster, trying to maintain pressure and cardiac output. In a young and healthy person, this mechanism works well. In a person over 60, especially with hypertension, coronary disease, heart failure, or arrhythmia, this extra effort of the heart in an already hostile environment can trigger ischemia, heart attack, severe arrhythmia, and even cardiac arrest. In addition, reflex tachycardia increases myocardial oxygen consumption, exactly when the arteries may not be able to supply it. The medical recommendation is to keep the shower water between 36 and 38 degrees Celsius, or about 97 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. If you don't have a bath thermometer, use your elbow to test. If the water feels too hot on the elbow, it's too hot for you. Another important detail: people with diabetes often have peripheral neuropathy, so heat sensitivity is impaired. A diabetic elder can enter water that's too hot without feeling it and burn their skin. A bath thermometer is one of the cheapest and most protective investments there is. The second dangerous habit is wetting the head first. That habit of getting under the shower and letting the water fall straight on the head is one of the most dangerous for elders, and almost nobody knows. When water at a very different temperature from body temperature suddenly hits the scalp and face, the thermal receptors of the skin send an urgent signal to the sympathetic nervous system. In response, there's an acute discharge of adrenaline, sudden increase in heart rate, and an acute peak in blood pressure. In a young person, this passes unnoticed. In an elderly person with atherosclerosis, uncontrolled hypertension, or with an undiagnosed brain aneurysm, This acute pressure peak can be fatal. Ruptures of brain aneurysm and aortic dissections during showering do occur, and one of the described causes is precisely this thermal shock to the skull. The safe way is to start by wetting the feet first, then legs, then trunk, then arms. Leave the head for last. This way the body adjusts gradually to the temperature without pressure peaks. This simple adjustment, applied every day, reduces real cardiovascular risk, and it costs nothing. The third dangerous habit is showering right after a heavy meal. After eating, the body diverts a large amount of blood to the digestive system to help with nutrient absorption. That's normal. But when you get under a hot shower right after eating, a second vasodilation occurs, now in the skin vessels. Blood is requested in 2 places simultaneously, and the total volume doesn't suffice. The result is a drop in pressure in critical places, especially in the coronary arteries and in the brain. In people with coronary disease, this can trigger angina, ischemia, or silent heart attack. It can also cause dizziness, malaise, and falls. The medical recommendation is to wait at least 1 hour, ideally an hour and a half to 2 after a heavy meal, before showering. If you had a light snack or a cup of coffee, the interval can be shorter, but after a heavy lunch or full dinner, the shower can wait. The fourth dangerous habit is showering for a very long time in an unventilated environment. Long shower, more than 15 minutes, in a closed stall with accumulated steam causes prolonged vasodilation. Blood pressure gradually drops and the person doesn't even notice. When leaving the shower, the sum of hypertension from heat with postural change can generate sudden dizziness, visual darkening, or fainting. And fainting in the shower is one of the most frequent causes of head trauma and hip fracture in elders. The recommendation is a shower of 5 to 10 minutes, with the stall having some ventilation, the bathroom door or window partially open if possible. And if you live alone, always let someone know you're going to shower or keep the phone nearby. Frail elders and people with a history of syncope should always shower sitting down in a proper shower bench. The fifth dangerous habit is getting up or leaving the shower abruptly. Orthostatic hypertension is common in elders, especially those who use antihypertensives, diuretics, prostate medications, antidepressants, or have autonomic neuropathy from diabetes. After a hot shower, orthostatic hypertension is even more intense. Getting up quickly from the shower chair or leaving the shower fast to grab the towel can cause immediate visual darkening, severe dizziness, and falls. And falls in elders, especially in the slippery bathroom environment, are one of the main causes of hip fracture in the world. Hip fracture in elders has 1-year mortality between 20 and 30%. It's not just any trauma, it's the gateway to serious complications. The safe way is, when you finish the shower, turn off the water, breathe deeply for 30 seconds still inside, and only then leave slowly, holding onto a fixed bar. Sit down promptly on a chair or bench before drying completely and getting dressed. Don't run after the towel, don't go to answer the ringing phone, don't answer the door. All that can wait. Your safety cannot. The sixth dangerous habit is showering very early in the morning, especially before 6 o'clock if you have a cardiovascular history. The period between 4 and 8 in the morning is the peak time for acute myocardial infarction worldwide. This is because upon waking, there's a natural discharge of cortisol and adrenaline, increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, and increased platelet aggregation, all preparing the body for the day. Add to that a hot shower, which generates new hemodynamic changes in a person with coronary disease or arrhythmia, is adding stress to a system that's already at peak. The recommendation is, if you woke up, sit on the bed for a minute before getting up. Eat something light, drink water, wait for the body to fully awaken. If morning showering is mandatory, do it with warm water, not hot, shorter, calmer, and seated if necessary. And if you are hypertensive, check the pressure at home once a week, always at the same time, to know your pattern. The seventh dangerous habit is showering in an environment without age-appropriate safety adaptations. The bathroom is the place in the house where the most elders fall. the most elders fracture their hip and the most elders die from trauma. Wet floor, soap on the floor, mat that slides on the way out, absence of grab bars, slippery shower. A house that was safe at 50 may be dangerous at 70. And the ideal is to adapt before the accident, not after. Essential adaptations are horizontal and vertical grab bar on the shower wall, bar next to the toilet, non-slip mat inside the shower, non-slip mat outside, fixed or folding bench inside the shower for anyone with any difficulty, good lighting, non-slip sole slippers, and never shower alone at home if you're very frail or have a recent history of dizziness. A cell phone in the bathroom, even turned off, can be a lifesaver. Adaptations are not luxury. They are investment in life. If you or someone you love is over 60, does any of those things, and had never thought about the risk, take a deep breath. It's not to panic, it's to adjust. Each of those 7 habits has a simple correction. None requires high expense. None requires radical life change. All require only attention. And that attention, applied every day, can literally save your life. God bless you and give you much health. Until next time, share this video with someone you love, especially with those who have already passed 60, have hypertension, diabetes, or cardiovascular history. The right information to the right person saves lives. And tell me in the comments, which of those habits did you do without knowing it was dangerous? I'll read every comment. Let me talk now about the cardiovascular risk factors that increase the chance of a serious event during showering. There are 8 main ones: arterial hypertension, poorly controlled diabetes, high cholesterol, especially elevated LDL, active or recent smoking, abdominal obesity, sedentary lifestyle, family history of early heart attack, and untreated chronic stress. Add to this, for showering specifically, age above 65, use of multiple antihypertensives or diuretics, use of prostate medications, medications that cause orthostatic hypertension, pacemaker, heart failure, arrhythmia, already diagnosed coronary disease, stroke history, known brain aneurysm, and autonomic neuropathy of diabetes. The more factors, the more care in the shower. Frequently asked questions. Can I take a cold shower in the summer? If you're healthy, you can. If you have cardiovascular disease, arrhythmia, or are a frail elder, avoid. Prefer a warm shower, even in the heat. Cold shock can trigger coronary spasm and arrhythmias. My father likes hot baths. Is there a problem? A prolonged hot bath has the same risks as a long shower, potentiated. And if the person has cardiac history, the risk of losing consciousness in the water and drowning is real. If he insists on a bath, warm water, short time, always with someone nearby, water up to the chest at most, never alone, sauna and steam room. Elders with uncontrolled hypertension, arrhythmia, heart failure, angina, or history of heart attack should consult a cardiologist before using a sauna. And if cleared, short time, abundant hydration, hydrate before and after, and never alternate sauna with an ice bath. My husband is diabetic and sometimes burns his feet in the shower without feeling. What to do? Buy a bath thermometer. Always test the water with the elbow before entering, and once a week examine his feet in natural light, looking for blisters, burns, wounds. Diabetics need double care. My husband urinates standing up at night and once fainted. Is it dangerous? Yes. It's called micturition syncope, common in elderly men, and the fall can cause serious fracture. The recommendation is to urinate sitting, especially at night and in the early morning hours. It's not shame, it's safety. Practical action plan in 7 steps for safe showering. First step, adjust the water temperature between 36 and 38 Celsius, or about 97 to 100 Fahrenheit. Use a thermometer if you can, or the elbow. Second step, start by wetting the feet, then legs, trunk, arms, and leave the head for last. Third step, shower for 5 to 10 minutes, no more. Fourth step, if you had a heavy meal, wait at least 1 hour before showering. Fifth step, when you finish the shower, turn off the water, breathe for 30 seconds still inside, and leave slowly, holding onto a bar. Sit down before drying completely. Sixth step, if you woke up very early, eat something light, drink water, and avoid a hot shower before 6. If needed, quick warm shower. Seventh step, install today the safety adaptations in the bathroom. Grab bars, non-slip mat, shower bench if necessary. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow may be too late. Let's debunk important myths. Myth 1. Hot shower before bed always relaxes and is safe. False. A hot shower before bed can cause nocturnal hypertension and worsen symptoms in people with heart failure. Prefer a warm shower 2 hours before bed. Myth 2. Elders don't need to shower every day. Partially true. Elders can space full showers, especially in winter, to reduce skin dryness and save physical energy. The important thing is daily intimate hygiene and local cleaning. Myth 3. Electric shower is safe at any temperature. False. Many showers reach very high temperatures. Elders should know how to regulate to warm temperature. Myth 4. Cold morning shower improves circulation and is good for the heart. False and potentially dangerous in elders. Don't do it without medical guidance. Myth 5. If dizziness happens in the shower, it's just normal. It goes away. False. Frequent dizziness in the shower deserves medical investigation. An important reflection. Aging brings richness, brings wisdom, brings history, but it also brings a body that demands more attention. And that attention is not weakness, it's wisdom. Recognizing that today's shower needs to be different from the shower of 20 years ago is not diminishing autonomy, it's preserving it. Let's talk a little about women's hearts after 60. After menopause, female cardiovascular risk increases a lot because estrogen, which has a protective effect on arteries, drops. Many women think a heart attack is a man's thing. Not anymore. And heart attack in women can have atypical symptoms, like extreme tiredness, shortness of breath, pain between the shoulder blades, nausea. Talking now about men's hearts. The typical male heart attack tends to have more classic symptoms, but can also be silent, especially in diabetics. Another important point, erectile dysfunction, can be an early sign of cardiovascular disease, and for the shower, men tend to underestimate risks and resist adaptations, saying they don't need them. We do need them. Taking care is not weakness, it's intelligence. About nutrition for the heart, increase green leafy vegetables, fruits, fatty fish, extra virgin olive oil, legumes, nuts, seeds, eggs, and lean proteins. Reduce ultra-processed foods, sodas, processed meats, fried foods, added sugar and salt. About exercise, walk at least 150 minutes per week. Include 2 to 3 days of light strength exercise. And take care of balance with Tai Chi, adapted yoga, or specific exercises. An elder with good balance falls less. About sleep. Sleeping poorly, sleeping little, or having untreated sleep apnea are real cardiovascular risk factors. Polysomnography detects apnea, and CPAP drastically reduces risk. About stress and mental health. Chronic stress, anxiety, depression are forgotten cardiovascular risk factors. Taking care of the mind is taking care of the heart. An honest, practical summary. 7 dangerous habits in the shower after 60. Very hot water, wetting the head first, showering after a heavy meal, long shower in an unventilated stall, getting up quickly after showering, showering very early in the morning, and bathroom without safety adaptations, each one with a simple solution. Bath thermometer, correct order of wetting the body, wait after eating, short time, slow exit, hydration and caution in the morning, and bathroom adaptation with bars and non-slip mat. None of these changes cost much and altogether reduce risk of heart attack, stroke, fall with fracture, and drowning. If you feel any symptoms suggestive of heart attack, call 911 immediately and never stop cardiac medication on your own. God bless you and give you much health. Until next time. If this video helped you, share it with someone you love. It can be the information that changes the life of a dear person. Take care of yourself with wisdom, with attention to the body, with true information, and with much self-love. You deserve a strong heart, days with energy, and a long life. God bless you. Until next time. Amen. Share with those you love, especially with people who have also passed 60. God bless you. Until next time. Amen. Health and blessings. Take care always. Keep faith and daily care. God bless you. Until next time. Amen. Health, peace, and faith. Amen. Take care with love. Your life matters. Your heart matters. Your family matters. God bless you. Until next time. Amen. Blessings to your family. Amen. Good night. Take care. Amen. Peace and blessings. Amen. Health, peace, faith, and love. Amen. A final reflection on shower safety and the journey of aging. The bathroom is one of the most dangerous places in the home for elders, but also one of the easiest to make safe. Small changes, large impact. A $10 bath thermometer, a $30 grab bar, a $15 non-slip mat. Together, these can literally save a life. Every year in the United States, thousands of elders die from falls in the bathroom, and countless more are hospitalized with hip fractures that end independent living. The prevention is not complex, it's just attention, a practical reminder. Cardiological consultation is recommended at least once a year for everyone over 60. Take advantage of that consultation to ask specifically about safe showering habits for your case. Bring your medication list, ask about orthostatic hypertension, ask about your ideal water temperature. Final word about community. We don't take care of our health alone. Talk about shower safety with people you love. Show them this video. Encourage your parents, your grandparents, your neighbors to install those grab bars. Health is built in community, and aging well is a collective achievement. Walk in peace, shower with care, eat with gratitude, sleep well, laugh with loved ones. A good life is built this way. Peace and blessings. Amen. Take care with wisdom. Cherish your life, cherish your heart, cherish your family. God bless you. Until next time. Amen. Blessings for your family and for your health. Amen. Take care always. Amen. Peace and blessings. Amen. Health and love. Amen.